In many games, there is a clear sense of progression. You begin somewhere and over the course of your full playthrough, you end up somewhere else with newfound powers, upgrades or gear. Or like in any good JRPG, you start in your high school and end up literally scaling the steps to fight God. And in fighting games, well, in fighting games, you go from fighting in your training mode dojo and working on your combos to become better and better, to fighting in your training mode dojo and working on your combos to become better and better. In this video, we'll be taking a look at how different video games handle progression and compare that to fighting games, whilst also comparing fighting games amongst themselves. Let's dive in. Actual progression in fighting games is what makes this genre so beautiful. Your character doesn't gain new mystical powers, they don't level up, nor do they unlock new gear or end up in a completely different place, no. In fighting games, as opposed to most games, the progression takes place solely within the players themselves. Through countless battles, overcoming numerous losses, and finally being able to emerge victorious, you return with new knowledge to the dojo of your own mind. It is there that you level up. It is here you unlock and place your trophies for the sickest comebacks, your best combos and your most consistent anti-airs.
Fighting game is something so great.
This is what makes playing and learning fighting games so great. But great as it may be, for new players looking to get into this genre, all of this is almost completely invisible. So how do we get these people to stick around and give them a more tangible sense of progression without changing the core of fighting games? The past few weeks I've been playing a lot of Warzone again with a friend. Our boomer reaction speed can't keep up with all these Adderall-filled 12-year-olds, and we do often lose. As should most people, since if 100 or 150 people drop into a duos match, then every match will only include 2 winners and 148 losers. That's a lot of loss. But even through all of this loss, you still get a really great sense of progression. You get better at aiming. Hopefully, you'll learn more about the map and start working better as a team. But beyond that, there are still actual rewards for your progression as well. Bits and pieces for your weapons, new weapons entirely, and of course skins for the gear you have, and even things like calling cards and your logo. Aside from gear pieces altering the way weapons work, most of what you unlock and work towards is cosmetic, and should therefore work really well in fighting games. There are some fighters out there that do this as well. Smash's World of Light allows players like myself and many others who are not experienced with nor interested in the competitive scene to still get a ton of enjoyment out of the game. Journeying through this World of Light lets you make actual visual progress and even unlock fighters and stickers and equipment to make them stronger or alter how they fight. Of course, other fighting games also give a sense of progression in their single player modes. Think of various story modes and of course Soul Calibur's excellent Weapon Master modes. However, only very few fighting games have the player feel actual progress from just playing versus ranked or player matches. Iron Galaxy's re-releases of Third Strike and Darkstalkers immediately come to my mind. These releases kept track of basically everything you did as a player, and would show them to you on the side as little pop-up achievements. It kept track of how many of a certain move you did, how many anti-airs you've done, or how many guard cancels you performed. These little achievements would level you up and earn you points, and these points could be spent to unlock bonus content like artwork and videos. This way, getting better and better and going for more anti-airs and longer better combos was rewarded with visual progress as well as internal progress. This is such a simple thing, but it is very effective. If new fighting games were to come out, showing you a graph or a table of info on how you played, and showed it as a progress bar you had to fill in order to unlock some small stuff, many more new players would stick around to just see what they could unlock. The human brain would just go like brr me likey when numbers go up, and through upping those numbers they would become better or could even learn stuff. Then linking the upping of these numbers to unlocking certain external customizations like player profiles, banners, maybe even menu music or other things would not in any way impact the normal flow of a match, while still giving the players the feeling that they are progressing by playing. I guess this topic came over me from the disappointing lack of stuff to do in modern fighting games. And if all that they are willing to offer is the same modes, then implementing something like this could work a long way to helping combat player burnout or fatigue. A video on fighting games as just games with more than just one mode, or fighting games with interesting and fun other features and modes is something I'd like to work on. So if you have any fighting games that offer more than just versus modes, please let me know about them below, or hop in our Discord and discuss them with me. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.